Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad that you stopped by today. Right now I'm in the living room. I'm sitting on the hearth of the fireplace and I was just looking out the window and looking at all the leaves that have been falling, and it's really pretty. Although we're not near peak season yet, we're getting there. But I'm so glad you guys stopped by to join, and today I want to thank you for all the kind comments and also for the new subscribers. Thank you for joining me. And also, if you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up on my video, it really helps my channel if you like this type of content. So today we're going to be doing a tour of the dining room, and you'll see what I have put together to try to make the dining room cozy and pretty for fall. I've been working really hard on that. I hope you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day. I hope you're having a good day. I wanted to also mention to you guys, I was thinking about doing a little bit of baking here on my channel, because that's another thing that I really like to do. I like to bake. So I'm thinking about doing that. Maybe the next one or the one after that. I'm not sure yet. We'll see what I come up with. So anyways, with that said, let's get going on this dining room tour. So before we go on with the tour, I just wanted to give a shout out to Delaney from A Home to Love. I want to thank you for giving me a shout out in your video and supporting me. I really, really appreciate that. If you are my subscriber and you have not yet visited Delaney's channel, A Home to Love, please do so and subscribe to her. She has wonderful content. She is a fellow YouTuber with vintage style decorating, which always comes out beautiful. And she also does home DIYs, and she's just a really, really lovely lady, and I think you would really enjoy her content. So go on over there and subscribe. And so let's get on with the tour. Hello everyone. So here we are in the dining room, and I'll just pan around a little bit so you can see. To the left there is the kitchen, so it's right off the dining room. I have added a wall gate and 2 arched mirrors. I've added a little swag of fall leaves and a flower on each side. There's candle sconces above them and a swag going vertical on the wall gate. And then up here I have this piece from Hobby Lobby. I love those pieces. I think I have about 4 of them. I really like them. So now we'll go over here to the corner, and you'll see I have a mirror here. And this little shelf that my husband so sweetly hung for me. He's always helping me out with my decor if I need hanging something or opinions, or he's always there to help me out. He's good like that. And I have some candles and my little rooster. And this is just a cart table that trying to think what it's called, like a tea cart table, one of those vintage. I could come down here and show you underneath. Don't look at my junk, but I had repainted it. It's white. So on the top of this tea cart, I have this vintage tablecloth that was my grandmother's, and they used it for all kinds of holidays, but I don't want to use it because I don't want it to get dirty. I'm trying to preserve it, so I use it for decor on my table here. And I have this runner. My sister bought me this runner. It's reversible. It's a Pioneer Woman runner, but I thought the back side of it is so pretty for fall, so that's what I'm using there. And we have this little teapot on the Jesus block, like a little teapot birdhouse. And some acorns, those I got from Hobby Lobby, along with that little carved bird. I know the bird's nests are really for spring, but I thought it looked really cute in here with the fall flowers. And those candle sticks and candles are from Amazon. And there's a lamp here with this black and white ribbon, which I think looks pretty with the beads. And then here we have this shelf. And I did paper this shelf on the inside with the black and white paper. And on top, I have a hello sign from Amazon, battery operated candle, and some picks, a topiary that was a thrift. And I think that bunny I got from, I'm not sure if it was from Walmart, it was a couple of years ago. And here's what we have on the shelf. Little houses. Those are actually like for Christmas, but I thought they would look cute there all year round. So that's what we have in the corner there. And then over here is the sliding doors that go out to our deck. And these curtains I got from Amazon. The color is burnt orange. And I kind of just went all out this year with the fall colors. I really love the burnt orange this time of year. So my husband helped me hang these up. And then over here in this corner, I have another little rack, corner rack, which I have a lamp on top of. And I love this picture of Jesus on the road to Emmaus, where he meets the two, I guess they're strangers. But my mom gave me this. This is I think it's vintage, but I really love it, so I keep it there. And so I just added some leaves, and here's a metal pumpkin, and this house lights up at night, but I'm going to show you guys a night view also. And this carousel, my brother-in-law put this together for me as a birthday present, and I really love it. It lights up and it plays also. I'll show you guys. It's really pretty. Plays two songs. But yeah, he puts these little wooden kits together and he makes some really amazing things. So I love homemade gifts like that. I love things like that. They're really pretty. And here are some cardinals that I have. These were a gift from my husband and daughter. So, and down here I just have an arrangement in a pitcher basin with a pumpkin. I just put a pumpkin in there. Now in this corner, next to the hutch, the dining room hutch, because, you know, I got to squeeze in every little space so I could get my decor in, because I love to decorate. So, yeah. So up here I have like a mercury glass candle holder that I have tea lights in. And at night it looks really, really pretty. And just a plant, a fern plant with some of these stems that I got from Michael's. A little fox pumpkin. And these are, I forget what they're called, string of pearls, fake plant. There is a real plant, but, and this is a real Christmas cactus plant. I've been growing this plant for about 4 or 5 years now. And it was so tiny when I bought it, but look how big it is now. Easy to take care of. And this I did put over by when I did the open entryway shelf, but I decided to move it and I put it over here because I liked it better here. Now up on top of the hutch, I have some floral. I have sunflowers and some mums and some of this hanging greenery that I got from Hobby Lobby. And I added a bow. Now I usually keep that greenery there all year round. So I just added to it for fall. And here is my hutch. This hutch is solid oak, so it is extremely heavy. It's a Broyhill brand, I believe. And let's get a good view here. Inside on the top, I just added some fall plates from Dollar Tree. And I added some pumpkins, a few things just to make it look festive for fall. I love the glass on this because it's that wavy glass that kind of gives you that vintage retro feel, which I like. And this hutch is a distressed hutch. It was purposely made, if you could see, distressed. This was how this set was made. And there on the inside, told you I like those pieces from Hobby Lobby, those scroll wood pieces. So I did a garland with sunflowers and different fall foliage. I put these glitter leaves in at night. They really sparkle. And some of these acorns from Hobby Lobby. A couple of plates, fall plates. And I added the fairy lights, the gold fairy lights, which I love. So that is the hutch. That is the hutch. I just have another Gothic mirror. I think that's what they're called. And a couple little plants on sconces. And then I have this foliage on this little shelf with some fall lights and a flickering candle. And a little bow, which is, here, let's fix that. There we go. And in this front corner, as soon as you come in the dining room, as you can see over here, is that etagere that we worked on, the open shelf unit. So that's the entryway, and then it comes in this way to the dining room. And I have this pillow on this chair. This chair, I did repaint it in chalk paint, but this chair belonged to my grandparents. It was part of a table set that they had, and I believe my aunt has the table and chair. I'm not 100% sure, but it was kind of like divided up in the family. And I just put this little closed basket with a fall pumpkin and an arch with a little leaf there. Welcome fall candle. I just have the cross. When he was on the cross, you were on his mind. Yep. Okay, let's go to the table. The table now, I have put this runner down. This is a beautiful runner. My mom had bought this for me one year. Beaded work on the pumpkins, and it's so pretty. I really love this runner. The centerpiece I did glass, I think it's Murano glass bowl, and I added this pumpkin in the center from Michael's. Okay, and what I did was I just got this wreath from Amazon, a fall wreath. I put that down. First I put it on a riser. You can see the riser here, a wood riser. I'll show you guys. And then I added this wreath on top, and I added the ribbon, and I have the dark ribbon, the maroon ribbon, the burgundy for fall. I added those in also. And then I have these candles here, these taper candles, battery operated. These are from Kohl's. The candle holders, I believe I got at Walmart last year. So, and then here I did a table service here setting for 4. And all I did was put these gold chargers down, and I added these full colored plates and these sage green napkins with the gold leaf napkin holder. And I think that's really pretty. And I have a bench here on one side. I have a bench on one side, and then on the other side I have the chairs, so that it's actually 6 people can sit here. I do have 2 leaves that go in this table, but it makes the table way too big. And we don't need that much anyway. And here in the end chairs, I have just added these green velvet kind of velour pillows for fall, because I think that matches and goes really nice. So I'll give you another view from this side. And there's a chandelier for the room. I do have shades to go on them, but I like it like this. And I have very low wattage bulbs in there, so it's not overbearing when you turn it on. And I like my curtains styled like that on my sliding doors. I just think it's really pretty. See if I turn on the light. Yeah, there we go with the light on. The chandelier on. Looks very pretty. I wanted to show you over here. I have this shelf that my husband put up for me over the door that goes to the kitchen. And I just have that family sign with a pumpkin up there and some fall leaves. I'll just give you a peek outside here from the dining room. The sun's actually coming out, but that is the wildlife reserve that we have out back. And every year we get these purple flowers that grow in the field along with the goldenrod. You might be able to see some of the goldenrod over here if I can get, yeah, there it is. And there used to be a farm many years ago, and there used to be cows out there, but not anymore. It's a wildlife reserve now, belongs to the state. And that's my strawberry plant. And I want to get some mums, maybe one to put in that urn right there. So I still have to work on that. But this is, and we got leaves falling over here. So that's the view from outside. And like I said, I'm also going to be doing a nighttime tour for you, so you can see what it looks like at night. Thank you all for joining me, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again soon next week. And I hope you guys have a wonderful week, a blessed week. Stay safe, pray for each other, pray for our country, and God bless you. Bye, guys.